Two spots remain up for grab in the championship four, and 6 drivers are left to fight it out as the final 200 laps to decide it all in the 2020 NASCAR Truck Series season. Before we set the final four, we go to the paperclip. After a day in Texas where tempers flared, we're back under the lights on a Friday night from the paperclip, where tempers are sure to be high once again, as it's the last chance to make the final four and compete for a championship, with the second to last race on the 2020 Truck Series season coming from the Martinsville Speedway. This is your full race preview of everything to expect from the 2020 NASCAR Hall of Fame 200, coming live from Martinsville. Let's have a look at your playoff standings following a Sunday afternoon in Texas where Sheldon Creed rose to his 4th win of the season, but more importantly, it locks him into the championship four along with teammate Brett Moffitt. Both those drivers don't need to worry about the Martinsville chaos. Austin Hill, he's at 3rd in the standings, 27 points above the cut line. A lot of comfort there for driver number 16, but Martinsville, one of his worst tracks, so something to keep an eye on there. Rookie Zane Smith is in by 12 points, and by in, he is over the defending series champion Matt Crafton. Something very impressive he's been putting together. Right now, 3 of the final 4 are GMS racing. Quite the season those trucks have been putting together. The other side of the bubble is 4 Sport Racing. They're free trucks. Crafton, I mentioned him, 12 points out. The defending series champion is the only driver below this cut line that can point his way in. At 42 points back, winner in our last short track race out in Richmond, Grant Enfinger, a free-time winner this season. Like I said, looking for a win to make the next round. At 45 points behind the cut line, perhaps the enemy of the field, Ben Rhodes, in at number 99. Pissed off a lot of people out in Texas, but nonetheless, he is still in the playoffs looking for a shot at the Final Four, and if he doesn't get wrecked, he needs to win this race if he's competing for a championship. And at 79 points back, we have Tyler Ankrum in that 4th full-time GMS truck. He's going to need his 2nd career win if he's going to make the Final Four. That 26 truck hasn't been on it recently in these playoffs, but anything can happen from the paperclip. Now let's have a look at your TV schedule for the NASCAR Hall of Fame 200, with all your racing action going down on Friday, October 30th, 2020. We're live at 8 p.m. It's NASCAR Hall of Fame 200 on Fox Sports 1. And now here's a look at your 38-driver NASCAR Truck Series entry list as their take to the Martinsville Speedway. For Ian Brothers Racing, their duo of Toyotas look like this. Returning to the Truck Series, he's in the 00 Toyota. This is BJ McLeod. And at the wheel, the number 33, team owner Josh Rayum. For Young's Motorsports, their duo of Chevys roll like this. The Solid Rock Carriers number 02 sees rookie driver Tate Fogelman. Driving into Plan B sales, number 20, this is Spencer Boyd. For GMS Racing, their 5 full-time Chevys roll like this. In the Chevy Truck Month number 2, winner last week at Texas, locked into the Final Four, it's Sheldon Creed. Then into Michael Roberts Construction, number 21, a rookie playoff contender in Zane Smith. Paying tribute to Harry Gant, he's driving into Destiny Homes, number 23, this is Brett Moffitt, another driver locked into that Final Four. And returning to the all-weather armor guard, number 24, a winner out at Bristol, part-time driver Sam Mayer, who dominated this race last season, coming up short of the checkered flag, but keep an eye out on him. And in the LiUNA, number 26, another playoff driver, this is Tyler Ankrum. And Jordan Anderson Racing Bunch is in action with the U.S. Law Shield number 3 Chevy of team owner Jordan Anderson. And out of the Kyle Busch Motorsports stable, their free Toyota Tundras roll like this. In the Mobile 1, number 4, the truck that won this race last season at the hands of Todd Gilliland, it's Canada's rookie Raphael Lessard. Then in the Safe Flight Autoglass number 18, we have driver Christian ECKES. In truck number 51, his return to the Truck Series, first time back since Kansas, this is Xfinity Series driver Brandon Jones. And for Norm Benning Racing, driving the H&H Transport, number 6 Chevy's team owner Norm Benning. The CR7 Motorsports gang is back in action with the Grant County Mulch number 9 seeing Cody Rohrbach, and at the wheel the Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing Fastener Supply number 10, this is Jennifer Jo Cobb. For Rhett Jones Racing and their return to number 11 Toyota sees Spencer Davis, and at the wheel the 4 Sport Racing Bunch, their 4 Fords roll like this. The Vivitar number 13 sees Johnny Sauter, then at the wheel the Menards number 88 free time and defending series champion Matt Crafton. Driving into Champion Power Equipment Curb Records number 98, it's Grant Enfinger. And into Tend to Heel, number 99, look out ahead and behind, this is Ben Rhodes. For DGR Crosley Racing into Ford Performance, number 15, this is rookie driver Tanner Gray. And into Hattori Racing Enterprises Asset Group, number 16 Toyota, it's Austin Hill. The Bill Maticali Racing Bunch is in action with the number 19 Napa Ineos Parts Toyota, seeing rookie driver Derek Kraus. And then for AM Racing in the Trump 2020 AM Technical Solutions, number 22 Chevy, this is Austin Wayne Self. For On Point Motorsports in the Sierra Delta North America Motor Car, number 30 Toyota, we have Danny Bone. And for Front Row Motorsports in the Black's Tire and Auto Center, number 38 Ford, your defending race winner, this is Todd Gilliland. Denise Motorsports Bunch brings their 4 Chevys like this. In the marquee spot, number 40, it's Ryan Truex. Then driving in the big machine, number 42, we have youngster Carson HOCEVAR, who's been winning late model races all across the country. The remarkable Pillow Rudebush development, number 44, has driver Natalie Decker. And in the number 45, Pro Accelerate entry, this is Trevor Bayne. Cram Enterprises brings the Magnum Contracting number 41 Chevy of team owner Dawson Cram. And for CMI Motorsports, their duo of Chevys roll like this. Driving in the Trump 2020 number 49, we have driver Tim Vines. And in the breast cancer awareness number 83, it's Ray Cicerelli. Hallmark Friesen Racing has the Hallmark International Race 10 Hunger number 52 Toyota of the Iceman Stuart Friesen. And then for Hill Motorsports in the Manscaped number 56 breast cancer awareness Chevy, this is Timmy Hill, a top 5 finisher in this race a year ago. Clay Greenfield Motorsports brings the Rackley Roofing number 68 Toyota of Clay Greenfield. And rounding off our entry list in return for Henderson Motorsports in the Food City USA number 75, this is Parker Klingerman. Now let's have a look at your Speedway Collective fantasy picks, a pair of drivers out of each of the categories that I think can bring home some points to your fantasy team. In the A class, I'm starting driver Stuart Friesen. A little bit of a surprise here, but nonetheless, this Hallmark International 52 truck was strong in this race last year. Stuart has some short track experience in his past, not only on the dirt side, but also has been running some Hallmark International late models at Bristol over the offseason, so keep an eye out on him. And the number 98 of Grant Empfinger ran up front in this race a year ago before he got taken out in a wreck, but keep an eye out on him. He's a very good short track racer, as I mentioned, won our last time out on these short track races at Richmond. The B class, give me Sam Mayer in that number 24. Can't go wrong with him at all. He led this race a ton last year as a part-time rookie. Now he has that win under his belt at Bristol. He's going to be one to contend with. Keep an eye on that 24 truck. And the number 13 of Johnny Sauter, he brings that veteran experience, a former Martinsville winner as well. I like the looks of him in the B class too. For the C class, a little bit of an upset here. I'm taking Trevor Bayne in at number 45. Has years of Cup Series experience at this track. Always runs well in these short tracks. So keep an eye out on Trevor Bayne for your C class. But if you want a more solid pick, you know this man's going to be on a mission. In the GMS Racing 26, Tyler Ankrum. We've documented it so far that he's in a must-win situation. And if he can get it done, that's going to be some solid points out of your C class drivers. And in the D class, Timmy Hill can't go wrong at all here. A top 5 finisher in this race a year ago in the truck that he and his brother own. He's back once again and might even get that first career NASCAR win. Keep an eye out on him for sure. And the number 30 of Danny Bone brings a ton of short track experience from across the country. I like the looks of him as well if you're looking for a D-class upset. Now let's have a look at your race stats for the NASCAR Hall of Fame 200 from Martinsville as the field lines up to go 200 laps, 105 miles around the half-mile paperclip to Martinsville Speedway, with stage 1 to stage 2 going down for 50 laps, the final stage being 100 laps, and your defending race winner is Todd Gilliland. Don't forget to watch the 2020 NASCAR Hall of Fame 200 coming live on Friday night, October 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Truck Series race preview video. For more motorsports content, you can check out my newsletter by clicking on the left, hit that circle in the middle to subscribe. Check out that video on the right, it's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series with another NASCAR race preview video. This has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.